Morning students. Last class we had explained with the voids. Voids means the empty space in between adjacent atoms is called as a voids or nothing but interstitials. Interstitial means the gap between the two metal atoms are called as a interstitial. In that voids means there are two types of voids are there. Number one is called octahedral void, second one is called tetrahedral void. Tetrahedral void means the hole is formed in four spheres. So first three spheres, so that three spheres covers with the other sphere. The hole is formed, that hole is nothing but void, that is nothing but tetrahedral void. Next one is called octahedral void. In that octahedral void, there are totally 6 spheres touch with each other to form a hole or void that is named as a octahedral void. So in that last class, so number of atoms in a lattice is equal to m. So number of atoms in a octahedral void is equal to n. That means number of atoms is equal to number of octahedral voids. N. Number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 2n. Okay, na? Double. So octahedral void is equal to n. Tetrahedral voids is equal to 2n. Total number of voids is equal to 3n. Okay. Thus by using that voids, octahedral void, tetrahedral void means n, 2n, total number of voids is equal to 3n. Okay, now last one note I am writing. What that note? So that is number of octahedral voids in a CCP or FCC is equal to 4. Second one is called the number of octahedral voids in a SCP is equal to 6. Number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 12. 2n means 12. Number of octahedral voids in FCC or CCP is equal to 4. Number of tetrahedral voids in CCP or FCC is equal to 8. Number of octahedral voids in SCP is equal to 6. Number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 12. That is the node. Okay, na? In the last class, voids, based on the voids, today we have explained with the problems based on the octahedral void and tetrahedral void. Okay, na? So n, 2n, total number of voids is equal to 3n. Example, CCP or FCC, number of octahedral voids is equal to 4. Tetrahedral voids is equal to 8. Number of octahedral voids in SCP is equal to 6. Number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 12. Okay, na? Based on that one, we have to do the problem. So, first problem today. A cubic solid is made up of two elements. Two elements are there in P and Q. Atoms of P at the corners of the cube, and the Q is edge centered and body centered. What is the formula of the compound? First, there are two elements in there. Atoms P at the corners of the cube. Q is edge centered and also body centered. Before I am telling you previous, what I am telling you? Corners means 8. Per unit cell is equal to 1 by 8, therefore 1. Face centered 6, 1 by 2 is equal to 3. Fraction means 1 by 2, face centered. Next one is edge centered is equal to 1 by 2 is into 1 by 4, that is equal to 3, that is called edge centered. Previous class I am telling already. So corners 8, face 6, edge 12, fraction 1 by 8 per unit cell 1 by 2, 1 by 4, that is equal to edge center. Now this is the corners, this is called faces, this is called edges. Next one is called body centered, means how many? 1. So each cube having body centered is equal to 1. There are 4 cases in there. Body centered means 1, edge centered is equal to 12, corners is equal to 8, faces is equal to 6, fraction. So corners per unit cell fraction 1 by 8, faces fraction 1 by 2, that is equal to 3, edges 12, per unit cell means 1 by 4, fraction, that is equal to 3, body centered is equal to 1. Previously, based on that one, we have to do the problems. That's why yesterday what I have done, revise all things. Why? Because between gap is there in solid state after middle come. So stop, then you can make a surface chemistry started, surface chemistry ended. So that's why previously today, suppose yesterday you are not reading means at least today. So what you have to listen before means we have to recall everything, please. Okay, now I am going to the problems. So there are 2 elements are there in P. Next one is called Q. P means what is there? Corners of the pupil. So corners per unit cell is equal to 1 by 8 is equal to 1. Okay. Next, Q is edge center and body center. That is equal. Edge means 12, fraction 1 by 4 plus body centered is equal to 1. Therefore, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. That's why this is P is equal to 1, Q value 4. Therefore, what is the formula of the compound? PQ4. Okay, now? P means what you call corners. So that's why what I am telling, corners 8 into 1 by 8, face 6 into 1 by 2, edge 12 into 1 by 4, body centered is equal to 1. Okay, that's why what is the formula of the compound? What is the formula of the lattice? PQ4. Okay, that is the first one. The next one, see very carefully. A compound formed by 2 elements are there. What are the elements? X and Y. The atoms of the element Y as anion make a CCP. So Y CCP, make a CCP, and those of the element X means cation, occupying all the octahedral wires. All the octahedral wires. Okay, now? First. So atoms of the element Y means anion, Y minus. So Y anions make a CCP and CCP. CCP other name what is called FCC. Previously, yesterday last class what I tell you, number of octahedral wires in CCP is equal to 4. Okay, CCP or FCC is nothing but 4. That is the rule. The number of octahedral wires is equal to 4. In CCP arrangement is equal to 4. Y minus occupies the anions. Y minus 4. Next. X cations occupied by all the octahedral wires. Now CCP 4 means number of octahedral wires is equal to how many? 4. This is equal to n. This is equal to n. How many number of octahedral wires? 8. Why because 2n. Total number of atoms how much? 12. But it is not asking. Simply I am telling you. Octahedral wires is equal to 4. CCP or FCC is equal to 4. That is equal to n. The number of atoms in CCP is equal to 4. Octahedral wire is equal to 4. Tetrahedral wire is equal to 8. Okay, na? That's right. Here. So the element X cation plus occupying all the octahedral wires is equal to 4. Therefore, x minus is equal to 4, x plus is equal to 4, y minus is also 4. Therefore, x4, y4 cancel. What is the formula? xy. What is the formula of the compound? xy. Listen carefully. CCB or FCC is equal to 4. SCB is equal to 6. Now, here X cation occupied by the all the tetrahedral voids. All the tetrahedral void. Now, once you know CCB is equal to 4 is equal to n. Total number of octahedral voids also 4. Therefore, y minus 4, x plus 4, 4 cancel. Ratio x y. Okay now? This is equal to. Now I am going to third one. Atoms of element B forms CCP lattice, and those of the element A occupy 2/3 of tetrahedral voids. 2/3 of tetrahedral voids. What is the formula of the compound? Now all they are writing formula A4B3. How it can get A4B3? Now we can see. B I am writing first. Atoms of element B form CCP. CCP means our other name is called FCC. FCC the total number of atoms is equal to n. Okay. Number of octahedral is equal to 4 n. Number of tetrahedral is equal to 8. Okay. That is common. Now we can see. B forms CC lattice. CCB means 4. So that is equal to octahedral void. This is equal to B. But A occupies the 2/3 of tetrahedral voids. Now how many number of suppose A is equal tetrahedral voids is equal to how much? 8. 8 into 2/3. Okay? 2/3 of tetrahedral voids. 2/3 of tetrahedral voids means tetrahedral voids is equal to 8. So okay, 2/3 of tetrahedral voids means 8 into 2/3. 8 into 2/3 means what is called 16/3. Okay na? Now A complete to B complete. B means CCB is equal to 4. Octahedral voids is equal to 4. Tetrahedral voids is equal to 16/3. Therefore, what is the formula of the compound? A 16/3. B means what? 4. Okay na? That's right. Here multiple with 3. Here multiple with 3. 3 cancel. A 16. B 12. Okay? Now 4 cancel. What is the formula? A4 B3. A4 B3. Understand this one? 2/3 of A occupy the 2/3 of the tetrahedral void. First you know octahedral void. Tetrahedral void is equal to n. 2n means so what is n getting? So 8 into 2/3. That is equal to 16/3. What is the ratio of the compound? So A to 4, B to 4, A to 16/3, multiple with 3. So automatically 3 cancel. A 16, B 12. That is simplest ratio. A4 B3. A4 B3. Now you can see this one. So very important one last. A chromium 3 chloride CrCl3. What is the oxidation of Cr and CrCl3? +3. Okay, now that's why in bracket oxidation state I am writing. Chromium 3 chloride means CrCl3. Here what is the oxidation of chromium +3? The chloride ions have CCP arrangement. Chloride ions have CCP arrangement and Cr3 ions are present in a octahedral holes. What is the fraction of the octahedral holes occupied? Second one, what fraction to the total number of holes is occupied? Total number of holes is occupied. But here CCP given. CCP means generally you are taking what is called 4, but it is not. Why? Because CR3 given. Here depends upon the oxidation state. So therefore, how many number of chlorine ions are there? 3 chloride ions is there. Using 3 chloride ions, so number of octahedral voids is equal to 3. Very important. Okay now. So now suppose if you take it 4 means wrong answer. Why? Because CrCl3 chromium oxygenated is equal to 3. How many number of chloride ions are there? 3 chloride ions are there. Therefore, the CCP is equal to here 3. That is very important. Okay now? That's what I am writing here. In CCP arrangement, each chloride ion, each Cl minus ion would have 1 octahedral void and 2 tetrahedral voids. Once again, in CCP arrangement, each chloride ion is very important. So in each CCP arrangement, so each chloride ions would have 1 octahedral void. Automatically double means what you call? So tetrahedral voids. This is the concept. Why? Because CrCl3 given, chromium oxidation given. That's why chromium 3 means adjacent chloride ions important. That's why each chloride ions occupies by the 1 octahedral void, 2 tetrahedral void. Okay now? So that's why number of octahedral voids with how many chloride ions are there? 3 chloride ions is there. That's why that is equal to 3. Okay na? That's why number of tetrahedral voids is equal to how much? Double, 6. Each Cl minus having 1 octahedral. How many number of Cl minus are there? 3 Cl minus. Therefore, that is equal to number of octahedral voids in 3 Cl minus is equal to 3. Number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 6. 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Now, total number of voids is equal to how much? 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. Okay na? That's why what is asking? What is the fraction of the octahedral voids? Octahedral voids occupies fraction. What is the fraction of the octahedral holes occupied? That is equal to how much? So therefore, what I am writing here? The fraction of octahedral voids is equal 1/3. Okay na? So why because octahedral voids? First question asks what is the fraction of octahedral holes occupied? So now here number of octahedral voids with 3 Cl minus ions is equal to 3. Therefore, what is the fraction of octahedral voids? Is equal to 1/3. Okay na? Now, what is the fraction of tetrahedral voids? Tetrahedral voids is equal to 1/6. Why? Because 6 is there, fraction is there. Now, what fraction to the total number of holes occupied? Total number of holes. Now here total number of voids is equal to how much? 9. Total number of voids is equal to 9. Therefore, the fraction of all means total voids is equal to 1/9. What is the answer? 1/9. There are two questions are there here. Very important. CrCl3 chromium which can show +3 oxidation state. Each Cl minus having 1 octahedral void and 2 tetrahedral voids. That is the condition. Based on that one, total number of octahedral words is equal to 2. So, sorry, 3. Why? Because 3 Cl minus ions are there. Therefore, the number of octahedral words in 3 Cl minus is equal to 3. Number of tetrahedral words is equal to 6. Total number of words is equal to 9. But that is not asking. Fraction asking. Two questions are there. First question, what is the fraction of octahedral words? Second, what is the fraction of total number of words? First question, total fraction of octahedral words 1/3. Suppose the fraction of tetrahedral words asking means 1/6. Total number of words is equal to 9. Fraction 1/9. Okay na? That's why each CR having 3 Cl minus are there. Okay na? That's why in each Cl minus chloride ions having 1 octahedral word and 2 tetrahedral words. Suppose 3 Cl minus is there, number of octahedral words is equal to 3, tetrahedral words is equal to 6, total number of words is equal to 9. What is the fraction of octahedral word means 1/3. What is the fraction of total number of words occupies means 1/9. But here this question answer is 1/3. Second, total number of words is equal 1/9. Suppose the fraction of tetrahedral words is asking means 1/6. Okay na? So the words will be complete. Now once again I am told you today, number one very important, in CCP or in FCC, how many number of octahedral words? 4. Tetrahedral words is equal 8. Number 2. So total number of octahedral words in SCP is equal 6. Total number of tetrahedral words is equal to 12. So based on that one, we do the problem. Next tomorrow, very most important as a PUC as well as objective. In PUC, guarantee question comes from the 5 marks question comes from the tomorrow class, that is. Okay na? That's why tomorrow and day after tomorrow 2 classes are very important for solid state. Based on the PUC guarantee question, next one objective, that is also very important. That is the topic name is called packing efficiency. Now before what I am telling you, every crystal lattice, every cubic closed packing having different packing efficiency percentages telling already. What is meant by packing efficiency? The number of atoms which can occupy by the cube, that is equal to packing efficiency. Therefore, in 3D SCP, coordination number 12, 74%. So 3D FCC or CCP, coordination number 12, what is the packing efficiency? 74. 3D BCC is there, what is the packing efficiency? 68%. The number of atoms which can occupy by the body centered cubic means 68. Empty space means how much? 32%. Like that. So tomorrow we can explain with the packing efficiency. Okay na? Bye.